Breaking news. Nnamdi Kanu. Malami is the most confused AGF Nigeria has ever had. Buhari should sack him, former Senate president declares. This guy woke up one morning and says there should be an emergency hearing with regards to Nnamdi Kanu. We know at the very last, not before the one of yesterday, the very last injunction that occurred, the judge adjourned the case to January 19th and 20th. Yes, that was what the judge said. Fine. All of a sudden, a day before yesterday, we got a message just said, we all have to, there's an emergency hearing on Nnamdi Kanu's case. We got there, my dear, nothing. The case has still been adjourned to the same date, 18, 19, 19, 2021. So what, I mean, six and half a dozen. What's the difference? What's the difference? So, Malami, is it that you know what you want or you don't know what you want? Is it that you accept it or you don't accept it? Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Our former Senate President, Wabara, has demanded that President Muhammadu Buhari should sack the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. According to Wabara, Malami is an embarrassment to the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and does not deserve to hold the position. Wabara spoke against the backdrop of a recent submission by Malami that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be pardoned when he hasn't been convicted by the competent court of law. Malami stated on Wednesday that it is too early to talk about pardoning Kanu because the pro-Biafra activist is still in court, standing trial for treasonable felony and act of terrorism charges. Lead Nigeria reports that Kanu is facing an Amendment 7-count charge bordering on treasonable felony and act of terrorism, which were brought against him by the federal government after the rearrest and repatriation to Nigeria in June from Kenya. However, the former Senate president in his reaction said Malami is speaking with arrogance, ignorance, and acting power that is not duly his, that does not even belong to him. This man is so ignorant. Is so one of the persons who does not have brain and understand the course of his business. He argued the ignorance has left him to be very blind. He left to him, Malami would have shown the exit on what is happening now, the door, and therefore President Muhammadu Buhari should sack him out of his cabinet. He's a disgrace to the president, a real disgrace. He said on Thursday, Malami, the most confused person in the administration, if not for the most unlearned Attorney General of the Federation that we have ever had. I don't know who is worse. He has embarrassed the government enough for President Muhammadu Buhari to ensure that this man is removed immediately. Mr. President is focused on so many things, but time has come for him to address the issue of Malami. Malami is an embarrassment to this government. The other time, he was pronouncing state of emergency in Anambra outside the knowledge of the president. Such a man, arrogant. In civilian claim, Malami would have been taken to the back seat immediately. But the president is not understanding what is going on and is not focusing on this issue like he should. Wazari accused the AGF of attempting to twist the words of the president, who has promised delegates of Igbo leaders when they visited him in Aso Rock of Nnamdi Kanu's release. So people are not happy with Malami when it comes to the other boys, okay, from his own end of the country. He ensures that they are protected. He does everything possible to ensure that their interest is covered. That's what he does, okay? But when it comes to others, they can suffer anything. He doesn't care. That's the man for you. Does not care what happens to others or what happens to any other person. All he cares and all he does about is how, he can get whatever he wants to get. In return of whatever happens to anybody, he does not care. So this is what is going on now. This is what is happening. Nigerians, we must continue to tell ourselves the truth. Okay? We must continue to tell ourselves the truth. So what's going on now is that Malami, when it comes to the Southern, look at what happened in Anambra straight away. He said, "Well, I am we're thinking that there should be state of emergency in Anambra." I'm wondering, like seriously, state of what? Have you checked out what is going on in the north? What did you do about it? Have you done anything worthwhile? What do you mean? There should be what in the south because you are not from the south. So this is the terrible things that go on. These are some of the things that happen. And Nigerians, we all have to, be honest and tell ourselves the truth, because most of those people, that are doing this or saying that and that, know exactly what they are doing. Okay, so this is why everybody, we are all standing up to say it is no longer accepted. This is no longer accepted. We have to now rise up and say the truth as it should be. Malami and the rest of them know what they are doing. This is what they do. This is how they get away with it. This is what they do. So if we don't rise up and say the truth as it is, so many things will go wrong. So many things will go wrong. Okay? So many things. So it is what it is. Okay? Malami is one of those persons who continue to lie, who continue to tell Nigerians that everything is well, who continue to, deceive and do whatever he wants to do. But the truth of the matter is, very soon this administration will be over. But Nigerians, are you still going to allow the Fulanis to continue in any form of disguise, however way they are coming? Okay? Are you still going to use any of them? Are you still going to allow them come back into the office of this office and begin to carry out the atrocities? I beg your pardon, the answer should be no. And it is time for every one of us now to rise up and refuse, this very evil that is going on, and do not allow it to swallow us. Because you can see what is happening. You and I can see how things are going. Okay? You and I can see how things are going. We must stop it. We must stop it. We must not allow it to persist or to continue. It's wrong. What is wrong is wrong. What is wrong is wrong. Okay? So Malami, you are somebody who is really, honestly speaking, an embarrassment to this administration and to this government. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.